touch my hands. It's been sticky. So I was up there eating.
Wash your hands real quick.
No, it's fine. They didn't like that. I'm saying it was because of orange. But I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna come back in because I'm gonna straighten up this. I'll tell you about it anyway. But we're gonna wait for people to come in, and we're gonna. What's up?
There you go.
All right, we back. It was lagging, so we back up in here.
Come Monday, Roman Reigns is about to crash out.
Oh yes, he's about to cash out.
Yes, indeed.
I hate to say it, you know, the title says what it says.
What is that?
Yeah, you good now. Man, but I believe really this time around, I believe Roman Reigns is going to kick out Paul Heyman out the family.
For good.
For good.
For good.
The last time they played us, like, okay, he finna be with Brock Lesnar again, then turn around, he back with Roman. What's up, Letitia?
Letitia, what's going on? Jay Uso about to crash out.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely crashing out tomorrow night. And I'm all for it. I've been waiting for Jay to crash out.
What is that? John DeMar said, I think he's technically already had.
Yeah. You think he already kicked him out? Oh, Lord. But I want to hear it come out of Roman's mouth. That's why I really just want him to tell Paul up front, like, you're out of the family. Because, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Who the hell keeps a favor from 2013 leading into 2025?
CM Punk.
I'm thinking this favor would have been, okay, who out of you three, whoever wins gets a title match. That wasn't even the case. I'm like, a stupid favor? This was the favor out of all favors in the world.
The fact that we had to go all the way back into a whole decade for this favor. Literally.
That's like the craziest part. Sky. Roman should
get revenge on everyone who betrayed him and then turn on him.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, I was reading about this the other night too as well. Letitia was saying, man, Big Jim got packed up.
He didn't get packed up.
Letitia.
No, he didn't.
Me and Shan said this last week. We were saying
did not get packed up.
That feud did not need no color at all whatsoever.
Man, I don't understand why. Because tomorrow night we already know how it's gonna go. Next Monday, Jimmy gonna show right back up and attack Gunther.
What happens if Roman Paul is playing us? Because if there's that. CM Punk acknowledged Roman, so maybe he doesn't want Paul. Marche.
Are you serious? No.
I had a crazy dream that Roman, Cody, and Sammy was in a faction like the Shield.
Ooh.
Destroyed everybody.
Man, that would be crazy. Them three?
You know how crazy that dream would be? That's a crazy ass dream. Come to reality.
Damn.
American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in technical form and Shield?
Man, I told him I had a feeling that, you know, Roman's been going around saying that John Moxley could play a part in the main event at WrestleMania. I'm like, do you not know how crazy that would be? Them three get rid of the original shit. Come on. John Moxley make his way and help out Roman and Seth to get rid of CM Punk just so Roman and Seth can have a WrestleMania moment. It'd be nice.
Be crazy as hell. Then John Moxley is in a whole title match tonight too as well. So.
Exactly.
Sure.
You know
who needs to team up Roman and Seth? They both gotta get their payback.
I'm gonna be honest. I would love to see Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins just beat the hell out of CM Punk.
I just told her just now. I said, what if we don't have to wait? What if we get that tomorrow night? Former Shield brethren beat up CM Punk and put him through a table. With Shield ways.
It'd be nice. Alright, I'm not gonna lie on that one. Then I had another dream where Paul turns on Punk at WrestleMania, and it was a setup the whole time by Roman and Paul as a swerve.
We just said that.
You know how man, John, you know how crazy that would be?
We just said that.
You know how crazy that'd be? The biggest swerve of CM Punk's career. You main evented, yes.
Maybe CM Punk setting up Paul for when Paul was abusing CM Punk.
Paul wasn't abusing him.
I don't remember that. Yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah, it would, man. John Durant, that would be epic. I'm not gonna lie. You throwing out some facts. That would actually be good. I'm not gonna lie.
Caitlyn said, I just want to see Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk.
I mean, we is gonna get Seth and CM Punk and Roman Reigns, just not how we thought we would get them. But yeah, John, I kind of agree with you. You said that I believe Roman Reigns is gonna wait on the perfect time to get rid of Paul Heyman. Because look at it this way, since Paul Heyman is going to be in the corner at WrestleMania of CM Punk, Roman Reigns always has something up his sleeve. So I have a feeling.
I just saw a video on YouTube of Paul hitting on CM Punk though.
Man, I saw where
That's when that's when Paul Heyman turned on CM Punk back then. That was a long time ago.
But yeah, like I was saying though, I see it as, since Paul gonna be in CM Punk's corner, you get a family member, a family manager, and be in Roman's corner. If anybody gonna hold that Ula Fala, let somebody hold that bitch so Paul can feel some type of way. Would you let Paul feel some type of way at WrestleMania for choosing a stupid favor? Yes, I would make you feel some type of way. I will hurt your feelings. Yeah.
Because think about this. Family dynasty, family legacy. And
the Samoan dynasty.
The Samoan that you turned it down over a 2013 favor.
Buzz cut CM Punk at that.
I'm like, why? Like, tell me why?
When CM Punk barely even wrestles.
Yes, I will make him feel some type of way. Make him feel embarrassed in front of us. I like to see Roman team up with Jacob and Zilla, something like that. Hybrid, like bloodline. Plus, I heard something about that.
It'd be nice to see. Now, how they would get Zilla's, we'll see. But Jacob right now is doing good on his own right now.
Yeah, so maybe CM Punk is getting revenge on Paul now.
I don't know. Because if anybody know, Paul Heyman know there's gonna be consequences. And he's easy replaceable. Then he did that Paul's Roman family when he was kids. Yes. Jacob's gonna be man. I see Jacob for 2 walking out of WrestleMania as the brand new United States champion. But this was the thing. Jacob's spot was supposed to be Jimmy's spot. But Jimmy gave up his spot to be in the storyline with his brother. Mm-hmm. He gave up his opportunity to be in the storyline with Jay, to help Jay out, to make sure he walks out of WrestleMania 41 as champion. So he gave his opportunity away.
LA Knight is my dude, but I'm going to be honest with you, man. Jacob for 2 is just going to run straight through him. He is. What is this? Roman doesn't even need nobody. He got betrayed 7 times.
Yeah.
Scott said the only one that makes sense to stand in Roman's corner if they make it family is The Rock.
I said that. I told him that. I'm like, how crazy that be? The Rock? Holding the Ula Fala. The Rock. No. Roman wasn't supposed to win. Jay made it very clear, Kayla, that made it very clear.
Stone Cold.
What the fuck? What's up? But no, Kayla, he made it very clear that he was supposed to that Jay made it very clear he was winning.
Random Cash, what's going on?
What's up? So if KO's nigga is legit,
and not a word which I think is legit, I saw Randy's new opponent as Magnus returning. I said this. I said Kevin Owens.
He said acknowledge dominant mustache.
That's great.
What's up, Grand Priest?
That's great. I said it could be either Nick Aldis in this case. I did say Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis. I did say that could happen.
I don't know. I feel like maybe Randy Orton should leave WrestleMania where it's at and just prepare for the match in his home. Ace
city. Hunter, what's going on?
Ace Hunter, what's up? Not acknowledge him. It's only a minute. I know, and that's Roman Reigns. I'm not acknowledging him.
Who is going to join Naomi to become the female bloodline?
Man, there ain't finna be no another bloodline. Letitia, I am enjoying Kasha Naomi. I am enjoying it.
Dead War also said, in fairness, Randy paid $30K for the next RKO. He all paid up. Yeah, which is true. He is.
And I'm gonna say it was $50K.
Randy was smart for giving Nick that $100,000
instead of $50. Cause he said the next one, and that next one is Friday. So, yes.
So I mean, like I said, you never know. Randy Orton could back out of WrestleMania. Aleister Black could come early, or we could get Nick Aldis versus Randy Orton. You never know.
Man, how about we just give an opponent to Randy and just call it one?
Hell, for Randy to basically feed them to Randy Orton and
yeah.
Oh shit.
It would be crazy if JD McDonough returned tomorrow. I doubt it.
June. He's returning in June.
Yeah, during the summertime. A lot of these banged up superstars are returning in the summertime.
Yeah, because you got Asuka, Tongaloa, and JD are returning in June.
Asuka in May. Marche, the only people that didn't betray Roman was The Rock and Dean. So WWE should put Roman by himself with nobody by himself. I'm going to be honest. Roman Reigns been running things for 5 years. So I'm going to be honest. With or without Paul, Roman Reigns is set. He is good.
He's going to rule with Iron Fist eventually. I mean, there's no stopping Roman. Hell, Roman's name is just, in general, that popular for real.
He's money.
He's the blockbuster star. So, yeah. Even without Paul Heyman, he's still going to be money. What is this? Honestly, at this point, Roman doesn't need anybody.
Yeah, he don't.
I want to see Randy versus Nick. If the Usos just listen to Finn, they will win. God.
What? They ain't listen. Don't nobody listen to Finn. Finn need to listen to himself. Because he ain't even been winning.
If you listen to Finn, you win.
He ain't even been winning. He been losing. Finn been on the losing streak for a while.
The Usos listen to Finn.
Good one though, that word. Good one. But no. They don't need to listen to him.
Random Cash said, I don't like Roman Reigns anymore because he forced and threatened his own wise man. Good Lord.
It ain't the first.
Won't be the last.
It won't be the last. The first time he Superman punched him. So what was the difference?
I love you, wise man. I love you, wise man, Chief.
Then Roman Reigns came and helped save him from Brock Lesnar. So ain't no difference. But I kind of believe on the low. I kind of believe it's kind of a setup. It feels like a setup.
It is a setup.
But they just want to keep us tuned in.
Random Cash said, I like who threatens and forces their own family to do something they don't want to do. Entirely.
What do you mean? For one, Paul should have thought about that before he took on Roman. CM Punk just came back. Didn't nobody really acknowledge CM Punk because nobody give a damn about CM Punk. He ain't nobody.
Caitlin said, if he caught CM Punk.
That won't say that he blindsided Roman.
That didn't make no sense right there.
You blindsided Roman. It's okay because Roman gonna get that payback tomorrow night.
This is 2 times you done blindsided Roman, literally.
Like, why blindside him when you can do it?
Marche said, and when CM Punk gets his revenge on Paul, I'm going to be laughing because Paul really thinks CM Punk is...
Man, CM Punk cares about himself. He don't care about nobody else. He cares about himself and his money. That's it.
He care about that match at WrestleMania and that big fat check that's going to be cut at the end of the night. That's basically it. Scott said maybe Punk will get beat by a lot of Samoans tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean tomorrow night? Oh, you don't know? Oh, tomorrow night.
Wrestling come on tomorrow night. Damn right. Man, for real. Do y'all remember what is the real favor I mentioned it last time? No, the favor was when back in 2013 when Paul told him if he ever main event WrestleMania that he would be in his corner.
Yes, we are. We are back. Normal time tomorrow night.
Yep. No more overseas. It's back at 7 o'clock. Where you at 8 o'clock?
Brock Randolph.
What's
I just
up?
can't believe John Cena turned on Cody Rhodes.
You talking about Roman? He'll be there tomorrow night.
Roman, CM Punk, and Seth under the same roof again tomorrow night. Yeah.
But in this case, Roman coming by himself.
Yeah.
Wise man going the promos between Charlotte
and Tiffy went off the rails. Yeah, they had to cut that.
I said, why you crying for what? He's crying. Yeah, that's what I said. Why you crying?
Are you crying? I remember Paul.
I'm watching it. Yeah, tune in.
Yeah, Paul told Sammy, he was like, he said, there's no crying in the bloodline. I was like, what's wrong with you?
Ray Phoenix debut match was absolutely correct.
Crazy. Oh yeah,
it was a good match. I can say.
Nathan Frazier, he was nervous, but he still did good. He did.
If that was a favorite back in 2013, then how did Roman not even notice that? Around that time of 2013, Roman was still in the Shield.
Yeah, that was still Shield.
That was still Shield days. So
Roman
wasn't nobody really. He wasn't even feuding with them back then.
Roman wasn't even a popular thing back then.
Nah.
CM Punk is a jealous person. He always been jealous.
I'll be honest. CM Punk don't deserve to be in the main event.
Marche said they teased a twist from Roman and Paul right between the lines when Roman said, "Tell Punk, easy, let this fool down easy. There is something right there setting CM Punk up."
We'll see.
Paul mess with Dangerous Bloodline right now. Yeah.
Two of them already mad.
John said Roman was the big dog.
Back in them days, 2013, 2014, 15. Yep. That was all big dog. This is my yard and all that stuff. This is my
yard.
That was that bulletproof Roman.
Believe that.
Yeah.
And when I went to WWE and shut up.
Yeah, that was that Roman back then who couldn't cut a promo not once.
Suffering succotash, son.
You know, I like Roman and his heels and his baby face. Huh?
I don't like CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I like Seth Rollins because he is trying to take down the real villains of WWE, and I get Seth is an anti-hero. I get it.
So is Roman.
Hell, Roman's a whole anti-hero.
Roman is the only person in this storyline that's a baby face is CM Punk.
You remember when Rock helped him win the Royal Rumble? That was just terrible crowd.
Man, you ain't hear the last of that. He was just getting booed down.
And Rikishi was pissed off too as well. The whole family. The whole family was pissed.
Yeah, Rikishi explained that very clear. He said he was pissed off about that. Now, y'all know Rikishi gonna be pissed off about what happened Friday. He gonna talk about it.
So Roman is mad at the fact that Paul didn't tell him what the favor was from CM Punk. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I don't think CM Punk is a babyface at all. He a face. He ain't no heel. Paul knows he's getting an ass kicking by Roman because he tried to tell Punk, you don't understand when Samoans are mad. Hell, when they mad, you can't tell them shit.
Mr. Outflipper says CM Punk sucked. This guy has no wrestling skills.
Damn.
Well, he had them, but now he lost them as he got older.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to continue saying, CM Punk don't deserve to be in the main event. Not one bit.
CM Punk literally finally weaseled his way into a WrestleMania main event for real.
All because of, man, no.
And CM Punk, no offense, some of the stuff he was saying made no sense.
I hope Jey Uso piss off Gunther each on the hunt. Yeah,
Jimmy Uso, brother.
I'll be honest, like I said, Jimmy, y'all gonna see Jimmy next Monday.
On the 14th.
On the 14th. He gonna knock the fuck out of Gunther.
CM Punk and Cena are both in the same boat at this point. Yes, I said it.
Hey, I agree. Roman Reigns is a Samoan and you can't tell when he's angry. You can't tell him anything, but you were saying it goes. Yeah, them Samoans, they are hotheads.
They're hotheads, dude.
You can't be able to tell them a damn thing.
Random Cash said, I think CM Punk is also an anti-hero. Like, think about it. He abandoned the company many years ago and decided to come back for some reason. People chanted his name. Yeah, I mean...
He ain't no anti-hero.
He ain't no anti-hero, but...
He's just a face.
But the name just never left. They never stopped chanting his name. I am from Germany, so I am going for Gunther.
That's good you going for Gunther.
I am going for your ring general.
That is very good you going for your ring general. Because I'm going for Yeet.
The ring general.
So, Yeet is walking out of WrestleMania in 2 weeks. as champion.
Roman is not going to be no anti-hero no more tomorrow.
Oh no, tomorrow you gonna see more of that mean Roman. You ain't gonna see shit tomorrow but ass whooping.
CM Punk best moment
Bitch.
was his pipe bomb promo. If only one thing people remember.
It's a lot of stuff don't nobody remembers about CM Punk.
And Jay School.
Once a Samoan gets mad, there isn't no I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. Man, I was laughing at the fact when Roman was walking up the ramp with Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was just up there trying to see what can he say to Roman. Man, Roman was so damn pissed off.
Brock Randolph said, Liv Morgan, she turns on Dominic Mysterio. That's the reason why Finn Balor is the one of the Judgment Day. It's one of the Judgment Day. Okay then.
You're right, but what I'm trying to say is that CM Punk might not be the perfect babyface, but he would be a perfect heel. Yeah, but right now, the way things are looking for CM Punk, I don't see him turning a heel no time soon.
Yeah, Roman is going to damage him, Caitlin. Yeah. Roman Reigns is going to damage him.
Man, Roman's gonna beat the fuck out of CM Punk tomorrow. He gonna deal with Seth Rollins when he deal with Seth. CM Punk, he's gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Roman is a better heel anyway. Yeah, he is.
He's better than the anti-hero. He's better off as a heel.
I don't like him being an anti-hero. I like him being more as a heel, for real. The whole mixture of babyface and and heel, I don't like that. The only time I like CM Punk is when CM Punk was a heel.
Well, guess what? He ain't no heel no more.
Hell, which CM Punk? That's the main thing. Which heel CM Punk you talking about? It was so many. Let's see here. I think the real reason why Roman Reigns is grumpy and angry sometimes is because he was in jail for 5 years. That man went in no jail. You hear from Tonga Brothers, see he got injured. Yeah, Tonga Loa returns in June. Jameer said Gunther, can he do the same thing like he did to Jimmy Uso to Jay Uso, lose at WrestleMania? And Uso, can Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso bleed? Oh wow.
Hell no. That ain't happening.
Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso bleed. All right.
Hell no.
All right. Brock Randolph said, I cannot read the FTR. I cannot read the FTR. Just turned on edge on AEW pay-per-view. Was kind of hurt and pissed off. I already kind of knew that was happening, Brock. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh god. Okay, somebody said Scotty said it would be funny if CM Punk gets so beat he doesn't make it to the main event. And Roman says to Paul, what you gonna do now? Oh, that shit be funny as fuck.
Magenta says CM Punk needs to turn heel by becoming a drug addict. It would really advance his character and add new. No, it wouldn't.
Oh shit.
That would not advance to anything.
I mean, Roman was in jail years ago. That might be the reason why what jail he was in.
I know he got arrested, but that was it. CM Punk feud with Ray when Dom was little wasn't too shabby, but CM Punk works better as a heel than babyface. Yes, he does, John.
Yeah, well, his face run right now, that's all you see. Now I know why Roman will be there. Gunther finna get that ass whooped by Roman for what he done to his cousin last week. Trust me, if them two come face to face, it would be funny.
Roman was in the dog pound? No.
I don't remember that shit.
I'll CM Punk talking about favor. Yeah, every time. Do y'all think the real favor is to get CM Punk a title shot or
nah
forward to join CM Punk and betray Roman Reigns?
Nah.
No.
His favor was just what he said Friday.
To walk him down the aisle when he main event WrestleMania.
That's it. Can Gunther same thing like he did? No.
I seen it on Monday Night Raw that Gunther beating up Jey Uso brother, and I'll see you on Rocky 4.
Yeah, but we gonna see Jimmy next Monday.
He failed a drug test.
All of them ain't perfect. We just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting that when Roman was talking to Seth, he gets cheered, but when he talked to Punk, he gets booed.
Random Cash said, I don't think that's the favorite with CM Punk mentioned. That's a damn joke.
Nah, dude, that's the favorite. Go up on the internet and type it in.
Shit is everywhere.
It's everywhere, all on the internet. That 2013 favor lean all the way into 2025. Man, that was almost a decade ago.
He is everywhere. Once you type it in, it's everywhere. I think The Rock turns on John Cena at WrestleMania. Yeah, he does. John Denmark said, now, and I'm convinced that Cena ain't winning at WrestleMania because Randy is looking to come after Cody and stuff. Besides, if Cena were to win the 17th, him doing it as a babyface would be better, though.
Yeah, you're right. Is Jimmy Uso about to come this Monday? No, you will see him next Monday.
Marsha said, I think the real favorite CM Punk gets set up for failure. Yeah.
If y'all believe that's the favorite, then ask the judge. Shit, I already asked.
Magenta said Cody needs to drop the title already. People were complaining about Reigns hogging the belts for 3 years.
All the belts. No, he only had 2 belts. Them other belts come into play too, because his cousins held the other 2 belts.
No,
so if you be honest, all of them was holding them bitches hostage.
How do people know if Cody Rhodes is going to be champion after WrestleMania?
Watch the show.
This favor is the only first step to Heyman's once again being Punk's advocate.
He was never an advocate for CM Punk.
Hell.
He was an advocate for Brock Lesnar.
Hell, him working with CM Punk and holding the WWE Championship for 434 days.
Well, it's mighty funny. Everybody Paul has worked with has all of them has bypassed CM Punk's record.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
The favor is only... Okay, I read that. Brock said, I cannot wait for WrestleMania 41. Did John Cena win? I'll be pissed off if John Cena is one piece of a moron. Man, I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody kept saying they think John Cena walking out of WrestleMania.
WWE would never have Cody breaks Roman record, but then again, I don't see Cody breaking Roman Reigns 1,000 day record. I don't see it.
Random Cat said Cody has the title for almost 300 days, bro. Why are y'all hating on Cody so much?
I'm not hating on Cody. I don't like the fact he don't defend the damn title.
He is WWE's best corporate champion ever. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah.
Is what he do.
So Cena losing? Yes, he's losing.
Yeah. They're not gonna take that belt off Cody.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a point where Roman's gonna probably beat him too bad to the point that he ain't gonna make it to WrestleMania.
It'd just be Seth and Roman.
Mm-hmm. But somehow CM Punk gonna make his way to WrestleMania all bruised and battered up and still fight. Then again, Roman didn't really defend the title much either, and when he did, he used the bloodline to win.
They all held the titles.
So what's Solo doing at Mania besides being a valet for Jacob?
Solo is gonna have a meet and greet. The whole bloodline, if y'all going to WrestleMania, y'all want to see the bloodline and the meet and greets, they are sold out.
The whole family
is sold out. Jacob is sold out. Jimmy is sold out. Solo is sold out. Jay is sold out. Man, Naomi sold out. So the whole family is sold out.
Dayton said that RKO to Nick Aldis was when Randy told him there's another one coming to him a year and a half ago. Long-term storytelling. Oh, yeah, Dayton.
Solo is going solo at WrestleMania. Damn.
Solo needs a dancing gimmick like his dad. No, he do not. No. Hell no. No.
What even do y'all think we should get Roman Reigns versus Gunther? Oh, I'm ready for Roman and Gunther.
SummerSlam?
I would love to see Roman Reigns versus Gunther at SummerSlam, but probably at Clash at the Castle or something.
Clash of the Castle because it'll be in Paris, France.
Probably Clash of Roman. Like I said, if they begin to set up Roman and Gunther, that means Roman is gonna cross paths with Gunther.
Clash at the Castle for sure. Clash at the Castle.
I would love to see them two battle, even though I know Roman's gonna beat the hell out of Gunther. But yeah,
It's time for Zilla Fatu to make his debut.
well, hell, it depends. Hell, that's up to Zilla when Zilla wanna come.
I want to see Jacob versus Gunther.
Me too.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
I will see Jacob beating the hell out of Gunther.
Gunther won't really know what to actually do with this man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, besides chop, cause that's all his ass do is chop. He got hit last week was a prime example. Do you think Roman would turn back heel after what happened last week? Man, Marche, Roman is an anti-hero. He's a mixture of both.
Heel and face.
He's not necessarily a heel. He can turn to that anytime he wants because he's an anti-hero.
It's like a click of a button. You know, you turn the switch, you turn it up, you turn it down.
You just never know. But Letitia, to answer your question, pretty soon it will. Jacob and Braun as a tag team.
No.
Oh, damn! What a thought. No.
No, I want to see them two fight each other. No.
I need Braun Breaker to literally be focused to be the most dangerous star, breakout star for real. Paul Heyman's kind of in charge of his career, so don't let him do no tag team work. Let him just work on himself.
And Jacob's already a star. Aleister Black being on SmackDown already shuts down theories on him being the newest Judgment Day member. No.
No, that was never going to happen anyway.
Random Cat said Roman has strength, Gunther has agility, Roman has durability, Gunther has power. Overall, they both have equal unmatched talent, but Roman wins the hard diff. Yeah.
Yeah, like Gunther, man, Gunther would not be ready for Roman. Roman would spear the fuck out of Gunther.
As a tag team, they'd be unstoppable, but I don't think nobody would love this. I don't think nobody would like to see Jacob and Braun be a tag team for real.
We will be seeing heel Roman side. Hell, you're going to see more of a pissed off Roman. He ain't got nothing to do no heel.
He's just going to be pissed off in general.
The state of mind he's in right now, he's just going to be pissed.
That can either start the show or that can main event.
Shit, I hope it either end or start. I don't know.
I would love for it to start it off. But then again, I would love to see Gunther start it off so Jake could come and whoop the fuck out of Gunther.
Roman and Jacob would be more believable anyway. Oh yeah, them as a dangerous. Oh yeah, they'd be dangerous as hell. I think there's one dream match that everyone almost forgot. What is that, Random?
What's that dream match?
But yeah, Jacob and Gunther are gonna. I mean, why the hell I keep saying Jacob and Gunther? I mean, Jey Uso, the main event, Jey Uso and Gunther will start off Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. It was sad that there was no wrestling today. If you are an AEW fan, you got that. Okay. Yeah, Magenta AEW pay-per-view was on, so if you watch AEW, that was your wrestling for today. Roman versus Jacob. Roman versus Jacob, I would love to see it. I ain't gonna lie. It'll be good. It really would. Did y'all see Paul tried to walk behind Roman as he was going out backstage area, and then he stopped as if he said something to himself? Shouldn't go any further. Yeah, you gotta keep the kayfabe going. You gotta keep the whole thing going. You can't stop it. So that's what you kind of saw. Big fan of that. What's going on? What's up? Dayton said it's being rumored that Kevin may be on the shelf for at least 2 years, which sucks. Kevin Owens has a legit neck injury he's been dealing with for the past 4 months now. At the moment, now it's came to a point where he's gonna have to take some time off. But Kevin Owens, I'm gonna be honest with you,
They said either for 2 to 5 years. I'm gonna say I'm gonna miss Kevin. I'm gonna miss seeing Kevin on TV. I'm not gonna lie, but I wish him nothing but the best. Paul was crying as he was walking behind Roman. Yeah, he was. You got to keep everything going for real. I'm glad I caught you guys tonight. I waited up last night, but nothing. LOL. Plus, I'm in Pennsylvania, so I think you guys are an hour behind me. Yeah, it is 11 o'clock in Alabama. I think you're a little bit more faster than us. Jay Uso Ben said Paul can't be trusted. What up, D Money? We've been wondering about you. We wonder where you was. But yeah, Jay Uso always said that Paul cannot be trusted, D Money. He always said. I think everybody said that. Paul Heyman sucks. Paul Heyman kind of put himself in a hard predicament. Thank you, Kevin Owens. Thank you, Kevin Owens, all the way. I'm not gonna lie. Kevin Owens, like I said, we wish him nothing but the best, man. They said 2 to 5 years. That's a long time. Wish nothing Kevin Owens but the best. I hope they gave the championship to Swerve. You know what, Letitia? I think so too as well. John Moxley and Swerve, they did have their match tonight. So I wonder if Swerve won the belt from John Moxley tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Adam Cole won. But I wanted to see if John Moxley lost. I feel bad for Kevin, and nobody expected Cody to get Kevin into a neck injury. I'm going to be honest with you. Kevin kind of been dealing with it for a while, but he's just been fighting through it. That's how tough of a warrior he is. Magenta said, do you think Randy is going to face off against Rusev? Also, no disrespect, but at least Kevin is coming back, unlike Big E. Well, you know, Big E is another different story, man, Magenta. I'm going to be honest with you. Big E kind of made it very clear. If he can never wrestle ever again, he said he's fine with that. But Kevin Owens, that guy's a warrior. He is. I kind of wish they would have given KO more lengthy title reign. He deserves it. I kind of wish they would have gave Kevin Owens a huge title push for real, but they really didn't. They did it with Cody, but it kind of dragged. Can't think of the Bloodline without KO as the MVP opponent. Oh, yeah. Anytime you think about Bloodline worthy opponents, you think about Kevin Owens, the first person on the list. The fact that Kevin went through a brutal ladder match at the Rumble and unsanctioned match at the Chamber with an injured neck proved how much he is a beast here. Yes, I'm saying that dude Kevin Owens has always been a freaking warrior. And like I said, we wish him a speedy recovery. I'm telling you, man, I cannot wait till when Kevin Owens come back. Edge got messed up by FTR. Yeah, he did. I kind of figured FTR was going to do that to Edge tonight on AEW. I kind of figured they were going to take him out anyway. Wait to face Sammy in the last match he was in. That's what I'm saying. They put on one hell of a show. Kevin is tough. Kevin is tough, John. He is. It would rock the WWE Universe if Steve Austin returned at WrestleMania to help Cody. A lot of people... Stone Cold is actually scheduled to be in WrestleMania this year for a lot of stuff. So... it'll be good to see Stone Cold come out here. It hurts because Paul was Roman's wise man for 5 years. Yes, he was. But Paul Heyman decided a favor was more important than the family. So look what happened. There's Kevin Owens. I wish him nothing but the best. Oh, yeah. All the way. Did he know his neck was injured? Yeah, he did, but he kept fighting through. That's the thing about Kevin Owens. He knew he had a very serious neck injury, but he still kept fighting. That's the crazy part about it. Until he finally got an MRI done and realized he's going to have to go away for a little bit. And I know betrayal hurts because I've been betrayed before 1,000 times, stabbed in the back and all. Damn. We haven't seen Sammy for a while, but I know why, because he's focusing on family first. Sammy is taking time off, and he's doing family first. Love that about Sammy, but when Sammy comes back, I think he's going to be kind of different too as well. I think Karrion Kross might have kind of got to him a little bit too as well. I'm not going to lie. When Roman Reigns get his hands on Paul, he's not going anywhere, ain't nowhere to run. Exactly. When Roman gets his hands on Paul Heyman tomorrow night, there is nowhere to run at all. What part will Sami play at WrestleMania? You know, I don't think Sami Zayn is scheduled for WrestleMania, but never say never, Letitia. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never say never with Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn could find his way somewhere at WrestleMania. I don't know where, but we'll see. There was a promo years ago. John said there was a promo years ago where Paul told CM Punk he would walk down the aisle with him at WrestleMania. Long-term storytelling. That's what I'm saying. It's so long-term storytelling, but all the way from 2013 to 2025. You know how long that is? That's a long storytelling all the way. Dayton said, imagine if they give Randy the same treatment Seth got where he faces a mystery opponent at Mania. You know, Shan had literally just told me, said they could find somebody for Randy to face. And I said just for them to feed them to Randy. So Randy can get fed to them and win the match. You never know for real. That's a long ass time ago. That's what I'm saying, John. That's a whole decade ago. Will Sami Zayn return on Raw after WrestleMania to celebrate with the new World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso? Random Cash, I really don't know. I don't know if Sami Zayn probably may return right after WrestleMania. I think he's still going to be on vacation, but it'd be good if he did return. Magenta said Charlotte used to cook Sasha Banks way worse than what she did to Tiff. That's what I'm saying. Charlotte used to cook Sasha Banks back and forth every time on the mic. Tiffany, it was like a cakewalk. What if Paul turns on CM Punk? He's stabbing him right in the back. It won't be the first time, I'm going to be honest with you. Paul Heyman has turned on CM Punk before the past. Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis versus Randy Orton. I kind of pitched that out there. I did. I'm not going to lie to you. I can't wait until tomorrow night. AJ and Karrion Kross. Okay, I got you. Got to go to bed. Got school tomorrow. All right. Hey, you take it easy, Random Cash. GBA Gamer, what's going on? Scott said, I knew Paul was an ass because The Rock was wrestling. He never trusted him wrestling-wise. That's what I'm saying. The Rock never trusted Paul Heyman at all, for real. So, Paul Heyman doing this, he really kind of threw himself out of there. He really did. Wait, what's up with R-Truth anyway? R-Truth is just backstage. You know, they don't really do that much with R-Truth, for real. Marche said, wait, how did Nick know Paul said that years ago? How did Nick? I don't think Nick Aldis even knew about that. Remember me? I really don't. I probably do, I probably don't. D-Money said, okay, then will Paul have the guts to turn on CM Punk? I think Punk joining Rock and Cena. I'm going to be honest with you. CM Punk made it very clear. You can't trust CM Punk at all either, but joining forces with The Rock and Cena, I really don't know. Oh, you're JB. Okay, I got you. JB Gamer, I got you. Have you seen that Brock Lesnar has told a fan that he has officially retired from wrestling? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that somebody took a picture with Brock this past weekend. They asked him when he was coming back to WWE, and he told him, I'm retired in this case. I really don't believe that, not so much, but you know, it's Brock. It's Brock. Paul did the same 3-count Rock did. Yeah, he did. And how did Triple H know Paul said that years ago? It was storytelling in the making all the way. Brock Lesnar has retired, and he's fine with your retirement. That's what I'm saying. I believe Brock is just enjoying life. I don't know about retirement in this case, but a lot of these guys are talking about retirement. Samoa Joe is talking about retirement, for real. So Samoa Joe is kind of on that list too as well, saying he's ready to retire. He sounds good. John Denmark said, the thing most people may forget is Paul has actually been in Roman's family longer than people may realize. That's what I'm saying. If people are new to this whole bloodline thing, they should know that Paul has been growing up with Roman Reigns for the longest. He has been in this family for decades. So people are just now getting used to this. That means main event was just Jey Uso gimmick, but he didn't get WrestleMania 41 main event, bro. Well, the name main event Jey Uso is still there, but I mean, he's not main. I believe Jey Uso is going to open up Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to open up night 1 of WrestleMania. That's what I think. Brock didn't retire. He just never coming back and facing the consequences of his actions. That's what I'm saying too as well.
Yeah. What I missed so far?
We started talking about a lot. They was talking about Brock, and then they was talking about stuff like that. That's JB Gamer.
No, okay, what's up? Hello, JB Gamer. What's going on?
I want to see Samoa Joe win the Eula Fala before he retires. Samoa Joe is not part of that family, Magenta.
He just got the name Samoa Joe, but he is not part of their family.
Brock Lesnar, I hear he's officially retired, but who knows? I don't believe he's officially retired, John. Like I just told D Money not too long ago. I don't think he's all the way retired.
Paul is the OG under Uso. He ain't neither. Hell.
Paul is OG honorary oops.
No. No. I don't see it, no. I know he's not main JB Gamer. I know he isn't main event. He's kicking it off. He already made it very clear like weeks ago. It didn't matter to him whether he main evented or not.
Magenta says she likes your house.
She like my house.
Your place, also you guys' place look nice.
Thank you.
Based on the unscripted segment from Tiffy and Charlotte, it's safe to assume that they have real life heat. Yes, they do.
But yeah, JB Gamer, I know he is in main event, but I'm still Yee. Trust.
What I'm surprised is that they never added a female to the Bloodline storyline, like Nia Jax.
They didn't need one.
They didn't need one. Vince would book Samoa Joe with the Bloodline.
He won the Royal Rumble, but doesn't main event means he is gonna win the title too. JB Gamer, he's winning the Royal Rumble. I mean, he won the Royal Rumble. He's winning the title. You know how many Royal Rumble winners hasn't main evented and he still won the titles? No. He's winning.
Yeah, it'll be weird, but he ain't part of that family.
So he is open Mania Uso. I don't care. All I know is, guess what? I am yeeting. I'm yeeting. It ain't gonna be no squash match because Jay walking out as the winner. How's it gonna be a squash match? I think The Rock is turning on Cena at WrestleMania. That's my prediction. Hey, it looks that way. Why would he go back to being the right-hand man? But he needs that right-hand man energy. Starting tomorrow, he needs it. So
Gunther versus Jay is going to be a squash match. Okay.
No, it's not.
All right. Oh, yeah, they will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. Seth will get Paul Heyman. Why would Seth Rollins don't need no Paul Heyman? Paul Heyman is for people that need development, who's in the developmental problem era, who needs all the help they can get to get somewhere. Seth don't need Paul.
Not one bit.
Nah, Seth good. He don't need Paul Heyman for nothing.
Jay Uso's going to be more focused starting tomorrow. Vengeance is coming.
Oh, yeah, man. Crash Out Jay is showing up tomorrow. You got Crash Out Roman, who going to beat the hell out of Seth and who going to beat the hell out of Seth Rollins and CM Punk tomorrow. So look at it this way. Two family members just crashing out tomorrow night on one show. Charlotte and Tiffy time cooked. Man, that didn't cook. That was boring.
Do not need Paul Heyman anymore. He's good by himself. Yes, he is.
Yes, he do. Roman Reigns don't need Paul either. But Paul needs somebody. Paul needs somebody though.
Yeah, and Kaiser shut them down. Shut that rumor down quick.
Mm-hmm. That's for TV wise.
Shinsuke really needed Paul Heyman. Also, Punk never needed Heyman.
Punk, no. Punk needed some damn body.
Punk actually needed Heyman when he first got into this into WWE for real.
Wasn't nobody taking his snake bike ass serious with them damn piercings. Wasn't nobody taking him serious. He needed somebody.
Hell, they were gonna fire him. Literally, Vince was gonna fire him.
Yeah. Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow, you ain't gonna see no damn Tribal Chief tomorrow. No, tomorrow ain't no Tribal Chief. Tomorrow is Roman Reigns. That head of the table looking Roman Reigns tomorrow. who gonna beat the fuck out of them two people. You better hope that nigga don't get a chair, cause it's chair season. Once he grabs that bitch.
All right. Mentioning Charlotte's personal love life was not in the program, and Charlotte was big man. Yes, she was. John Denmark said Paul would benefit Braun on TV in the same light as Paul helped Brock. That's the next big thing. Braun should be billed as the... Actually, Paul Heyman is actually working with Braun Breaker. Dayton said, I was kind of interested that Charlotte was thrown off by the boss considering that she
The booze.
Oh, the booze. Oh, it's Charlotte. Hell, she is the queen. That ain't no gimmick. Roman is not a wise man yet. I think Heyman should only be used for wrestlers who can't cut promos, and when I meant didn't need. Yeah, he didn't. I know that, but I want to see Paul do it on TV, just behind the scenes.
It'd be nice. Like I said, Roman was kind of big example. Roman had it, but Roman couldn't talk on the microphone worth shit.
Roman had all the recipes, the whole recipe to be a star.
He just could not cut a promo.
He couldn't cut a promo. What else Roman couldn't do? Man, Roman had a lot to work on. His character had to. It was a lot.
His character lacked.
So I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad Paul for Roman because Roman needed that. He needed it. Roman didn't know what he wanted to be.
Getting booed so loud, you would think Dominic Mysterio was standing in the ring. Oh, yeah. Charlotte wins and faces Naomi.
I like to see that.
Caution tape Naomi versus Charlotte.
Be nice.
We need Penta, Ray Phoenix, and Andrade to form their own LW. No, we do not, Magenta. We do not need another LWO faction. Braun is more of a yellow on the mic, but then again, the Steiners always yell on the mic. It runs in their family. Yes, it does. That's all they do but yell on the mic.
Roman said the day the wise man is not with him is the day you won't see the tribal chief no more. So Roman last day is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting what character he be in.
As long as you don't bust out the bulletproof vest, we good.
Oh Lord, tomorrow's gonna be very interesting.
D-Money said, Dayton, we like Plankton from SpongeBob at this point. Charlotte's still not connected. Yeah, Charlotte's job is not to connect with fans. It's basically to just piss fans off. We need Braun to bring out a whiteboard and start doing math during his promos like his uncle. Oh, God.
Oh, hell no. Roman actually doesn't even need the title at this point no more. He's legit now as a star. Yeah, Roman don't really need a title. It's up to Roman if Roman wants a title.
Roman Reigns is about to change his character.
Like I said, if Roman Reigns decides to turn into a heel tomorrow, like actually go back to that heel character tomorrow, and leave the anti-hero phase alone, then by all means.
When Tiffy tells Charlotte she's just second fiddle to her father, you could see gently it hurt her feelings.
Nah, her feelings weren't hurt because she ain't Tiffy ain't the first person that told Charlotte that.
Everybody's been telling Charlotte.
Everybody told Charlotte that. Charlotte has finally broken to her own character because it took her forever in the day because everybody just compared her and said she's Ric Flair's daughter. So throughout the years, Charlotte had to find her character and who the hell she wanted to be.
D-Money told K that big dog with the vest with the tribal chief colors.
that vest had different colors.
Doo-doo.
That mug had green, red, blue, white, black. Even if Roman does turn heel, it's gonna be very different from his normal heel run. I can't explain it, but it's gonna be different somehow. Exactly, I understand where you coming from, John. It'd be very, very different. It wouldn't be what we're used to seeing from him.
Whole nother different thing.
That means him and Paul been putting in more work.
I agree too.
But now I got a feeling Roman gonna bring out them chairs tomorrow. It's chair season.
Hell, it's getting hot, so of course it's gonna be chair season.
That Roman bringing out the chairs.
When Kevin was walking to the back after this announcement, some fan made a smart remark. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Kevin was gonna beat his ass. I want Seth to grill him about having the Shield theme song remixed in his current theme.
No.
It's definitely chair season with Roman Reigns. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and it starts tomorrow night.
Jay just need to pick up one too.
Yeah, Jay need to bring one. I believe Jay is gonna come out of the audience with that black on. I believe he's gonna come out of the audience and get his revenge on Gunther. Mhm. And then next Monday, y'all will see Jimmy. That's how that's gonna go.
I'm not ready for the mean tribal chief again.
Well, that's what you gonna get. Think, little D Money, you ain't ready for me and Tribal Chief again. Where you think Paul Heyman and CM Punk? So you got it.
That man said, I'm not ready for mean tribal chief. What if in the complete world?
I don't see Punk aligning with Roman. He still wanna say, yeah.
I want to see heel Roman by himself. Roman was just fixing Paul tie.
Nah, he was doing more than fixing his tie.
He turned the tie around and getting ready to choke.
Man, he was going off on him.
It's sad that they sent Roxanne back to NXT all of a sudden and she still couldn't qualify for staying and deliver. Yeah,
She ain't cutting. Apparently, she didn't do good enough to get on the main roster. I guess y'all will see her when the draft show up.
You better tell him no. LOL.
Roman throwing people through tables and all tomorrow. No, he gonna be beating people with chairs tomorrow.
He gonna beat you. He gonna beat you how he beat Potungaloa with that chair a while back.
Yeah. Beat Tungaloa so bad, Tungaloa needed an eye patch.
Shit, he needed time off.
That mother was gone for a couple days.
Where you going to take time off? Excuse me.
So tomorrow's gonna be interesting to see what goes on tomorrow. Tomorrow on Monday Night Raw.
Paul?
It would be cool if tomorrow Roman J
And Jimmy teamed up once again against Gunther.
I'm gonna be honest, you ain't gonna see Jimmy the next Monday, cause you know you can't have Jimmy tomorrow night after what happened to him last Monday. You'll see him next Monday.
Why is Tony Khan such a natural loser and weirdo? Most of my issues with AEW are with him and not the roster. It's Tony Khan.
What you expect?
Tony Khan is just who he is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Give me one, please. Thank you.
Yeah, Tony Khan is just weird in general.
Roman Reigns is definitely about to change his character. I don't know what character he's about to do, but it's about to change.
It's gonna be interesting.
Mercedes is the final boss at this point. No, not really. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's Big Jim, that boy. Yeah, he'll be fine. You'll see him next Monday.
They treating Willow like a joke now. Yeah, they are. They're treating Willow bad as a joke. All the way as a joke.
Yeah. Man, Big Jim put on the show last week. So, you'll see him next Monday.
Willow was on top of the division until Mercedes came.
Yeah. Until Sasha Banks came, yeah. That went away.
Jimmy proved to Jay that Gunther can be beat. Yes, he did.
I'll never forget when Tony Khan said WWE was the Harvey Weinstein of wrestling, as if Chris Jericho doesn't have an alleged casting couch and looked dumb when an interviewer asked about Jericho. Jericho actually lost tonight, too, as well. Allegations. I've been telling y'all that Paul Heyman will betray Roman at some point, and it's happening at Mania.
We'll see. I believe, Faison, what's up? I believe Roman bringing in a family manager. I believe he gonna get rid of Paul Heyman.
Hell, Magenta, the Young Bucks just returned tonight. They called Swerve the champion, cost him the championship.
Big Jim took one for the team.
Man, Jimmy is big bra for a reason.
Last year at the Hall of Fame, Roman told
Fans, the moment he isn't with Heyman is when he's no longer the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Mania will be the start of that.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie, I don't care for Drew, but that patch on his eye fits him. Yes, it does. No, Roman ain't bringing no family members. It's about time that Mox shows up. Mox not gonna show up. He's still champion.
Talking about for WrestleMania?
John Moxley.
I know you talking about that. You talking about for WrestleMania? Roman Reigns needs a new wise man, somebody to hold the Ula Fowler for WrestleMania.
don't expire until 20.
That's what I'm saying. Man, we should not see Big Jim until WrestleMania.
It depends on how they write him in.
Oh yeah, you gonna see Joe.
Oh, Joe tomorrow night ain't gonna play.
Yeah, Joe.
Great.
I'm so disappointed I never liked Jericho, and honestly, fuck the Young Bucks. Always hating on POC, and apparently they're the reason the Lucha Bros left AEW. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we seeing Joe tomorrow. Ain't nobody stopping Joe.
Hell, you saw Joe at SummerSlam during the pandemic. That wasn't Roman.
Mm-hmm.
That was Joe.
Joe might be more tougher than the tribal chief. Hell yeah, it's Joe. That was Joe with the Mama Rose belt with Cody and Seth around.
No, that was Joe in parent mode.
Yeah, that was parent mode, Joe.
Roman to Finn, if you sign this contract, I'm gonna smash you and send you back to NXT. Yes, I remember that. I did not like that comment at all whatsoever. Did not like it. John Denmark said, even if Mox would show up, hypothetically speaking, the Shield ain't never getting back together. Seth and Roman hate each other. Something drastic would have to happen. Yeah.
Joe as in Joe Henry?
No.
We're talking about Roman Reigns. His name is Joe.
Joe Onoawi. Not Joe Hendry. Roman so that GTS like Peter Griffin fall from the stage. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody was laughing at that.
Joe versus Joe Henry. Winner is the real Joe.
Man, we saw the real Joe and Joe Hendry in the Royal Rumble, and Roman threw his ass back out.
Yeah, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that in general.
As soon as he got in, he got right back out because Roman threw his ass out. Like, who are you? Why you here?
He tried to. He literally clotheslined Roman, and then was going for his finishing move. And Roman like, who the hell is this? Who are you?
And threw that nigga right back out.
Nick can be Roman Wise, man. Oh,
No. What's up, Adrian?
Adrian, what's going on? Why we talking about Joe being at the show tomorrow?
We talking about Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is Joe. His real name is Joe.
Joe Hendry is that dude. Not even about that. Not even about that life. The real Joe was bought that life with Roman Reigns.
Joe Hendry believed he could dethrone the king.
That's what
I'm saying. They got threw right back out.
Joe Hendry had too much damn confidence. He was
That
like,
nigga came out there smiling and got threw right back out.
y'all still think Heyman going with Seth? LOL. I'm quite certain that little segment they had was a tease.
I'm gonna be honest, Adrian. I don't think Seth going with Paul Heyman. Seth gonna like Paul. And plus, let's be honest, Paul's not really trustworthy. But I put two trustworthy people together. Seth is not trustworthy or loyal. Paul is not really trustworthy or loyal. Well, I put two people there the same together.
She said that she needs a Joe on an Owie Georgia Tech jersey. You might want to see if you can find that online. DDG4, what's going on? Back with the OG picture. That was up.
No, we were saying Joe because he's going through a character change tomorrow.
Not Joe Hendry.
Back with the OG picture.
That jersey is worth millions. Yeah, that jersey is worth millions.
Yeah, but
have y'all seen them highlights? And him at Georgia Tech.
No, Lord, no.
After being embarrassed by Cody Rhodes last week, could definitely see Cena sneaking into the ring to hit him with a surprise AA to get even.
I don't see it. I don't see next Friday. You know what? This upcoming Friday, Cody's supposed to be there, but I don't see it.
Can Dwayne beat Joe? Can Dwayne beat Joe?
No.
Which match are you guys looking forward to seeing the most out of all current WrestleMania matches?
Who, me? Yeet versus Gunther.
Who is Randy Orton going to fight? I threw out Nick Aldis. I'm going to be honest with you, DDG4.
I say neither. I feel like Randy Orton may end up taking time off for WrestleMania and probably just fight in his hometown.
Caden, what's going on?
What's up, Caden?
Because the WWE Joe's yard. Paul is going to try to crawl right back to Roman.
Big dog better than Ron
Breaker.
Of course.
No, LOL, Big Dog has been put down. Please do not go back to that.
Oh, no. We just going back to seeing Joe. In that head of the table mode tomorrow.
Hell, just throw all this Pierce and Graves all in a three-way match.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Joe wrecked everyone and left. Yes, what I'm saying.
He wrecking everybody and leaving tomorrow. Like he ain't did shit.
I said we wreck everyone.
And we leave.
We leave.
No, he said, I said 2 years ago, we was going to wreck everyone, and then we was going to leave.
The Papa's in the building. What's going on?
What's up, Big Papa? I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands up and use a true player. I like that song.
I'm going to say that The Rock, hear me out. It would work because Randy would beat The Rock. The title.
Yeah. When I saw your name, man, that song popped up in my head.
How you live in Biggie Smalls.
Nah, it was one.
We need Randy versus Bad News Barrett. I don't think we ever.
Yeah, I love that song. So when I saw your name, I was like, love it when you call me Big Papa.
Aldis had a good match with Cody at the first All In. Yeah, they did. Cody and Nick Aldis had a really good match back then.
Who can run fast? You or you that man? Who can run fast? Well, I never really ran. We never really did a run off. We always ran, but never like never ran against each other.
Plot twist: Roman can't let self-betrayal go because Cody broke Joe's heart that day. Wise man, there's no one left. I told him I was wrecking everyone, and then I'm leaving. I wrecked everyone, and now we leaving. Yeah.
Roman Reigns still had the rule of father without being a child chief. Yeah.
I thought it was a souvenir elbow. No, it was bullhammer.
How many miles you can you run, guys? Hell, it depends. I don't know why they are rushing the Raw champion side of defenses, and when Mania comes around, Curry doesn't know what to do with them, which doesn't make sense.
Plot twist: Heyman betrays all three and is now the advocate of James Ellsworth. Oh, he dead.
Hell no.
He's somewhere else.
Dwayne said, "Don't break my heart again, Cody." And Cody Rhodes, why he said, I don't know.
Said F me.
Good Lord, could you guys see Punk doing a version of his own mock bloodline like the new Nexus? That would be cool. Oh hell no! If he shouldn't do that, they might well put everybody back together then.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to see that because CM Punk informed too many damn things. He had the new Nexus, the Straight Edge Society, another Straight Edge Society. That's what I'm saying. Could you imagine another Straight Edge Society? People actually shaving their heads again?
No.
Because no offense, CM Punk was like some type of weird cult Jesus around that time for real.
I can run up to 60 to 20 miles per hour. Okay.
Old man Barry joins Punk out of commentary.
Nah.
That would be terrible.
I can do 20 push-ups
an hour.
in an hour. Okay.
Chad Gable would join the newer Nexus.
No.
Adam No.
Oh Lord.
Lord have mercy. Chad Gable got that doctor note. Yeah. Doctor's note. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Adam's scared of Joe. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Hell, he's scared of Joe and Jay. Cause hell, how they treated him on SmackDown during the pandemic, and how Jay snatched the damn chair from him. Yeah.
When Charlotte claimed Ludwig was in her DMs, it would have been the perfect time for Springer to appear and be like, well, Ludwig is backstage and he's been listening. Oh, they would have pulled a Jerry Springer. That would have been funny. Adam is a better GM than Nick Aldis, in my opinion. Adam Pearce is scared of Roman Reigns. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Willie, you only hate Straight Edge Society Punk because he ripped Jeff Hardy a new one, and rightfully so. Imagine Straight Edge Punk. I don't give a fuck about Straight Edge Society Punk. So imagine if Straight Edge Society Punk versus Yeet and Big Jim, and he would say the same about them. Oh, wow. None of them actual GMs, they ain't booking matches. They just screen personalities. And a bag of chips. Hell, the same thing he told Jeff Hardy a long time ago is probably the same thing he'll say to the Usos for real. That's basically it. Jacob would fuck up Punk in a Straight Edge Society situation. That would be funny as hell to watch. Oh, yeah. Nah, Willie, I'm just joking around. Oh, I know you will. Yeah, what I mean. Oh,
Oh, Casa 9 is set to be at WrestleMania. Okay, then. I was right about Roman not addressing Jimmy's situation. He's gonna kiss the title goodbye at WrestleMania. Yeah.
No, you. What time after Raw tomorrow night you guys gonna live? Man, we're going live after Monday Night Raw goes off. And you know it goes off at 10.
No yeet.
LOL, just trying to get a reaction out of sis with the no.
No. It's yeet. You know, because it's yeet mania. Dude, y'all keep talking about no yeet.
No yeet.
Don't get me wrong. No yeet is all good with no yeet. Yeah. We good with no yeet. But guess what? It is yeet mania, so we're yeeting. Nah. No
yeet.
We are yeeting because we're a couple days from Jay winning. No, not a couple days. We're a couple weeks from Jay winning his first World Heavyweight Championship. So we're yeeting. Yeet.
Oh, also,
What you said?
Also, nope.
Like I said, no yeet. What?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, so y'all just y'all gonna sit up there?
Y'all
Gonna hate on Jay? What? It's Yeet Mania. It's Yeet. Who's opening up Raw tomorrow night? Between either Seth or probably Jay and Gunther. It depends.
That's what I'm talking about, Adrian. You let him know.
No.
Hey, what? The Yeet could get them hot dogs. Only the no Yeet's getting ribs and chicken. What? No Yeet Mania. Listen here, it is Yeet Mania. We is doing it's the Yeet Mania. That's how it's roll. I mean, we got Jimmy too, but it's Yeet Mania. That's what it's about this year. Yeet. It's Big Jimmy around here. Man, I don't know what Big Jimmy. Man, Big Jim at home. It will be Yeet if he gets reversed on Gunther, but let's do it again. But let it go again. It's no Yeet. What? No Yeet. Somebody else said Yeet. Yeet. But damn. No Yeet.
It would be Yeet if he gets revenge on Gunther, but if he...
That's what he's getting the revenge tomorrow.
Let's go again. There's no yeet.
Listen here. Gunther gonna get that work tomorrow night.
Do you guys have any Uso tattoos, and would y'all get one?
What I get in you? Who said what I get in? Who said something?
It was somebody,
Uso tattoo.
tattoos.
Where? Fine. You can have burnt ones. What's up?
Hey, Mom said, before man will be taking trash to the road.
Yeah.
I got it.
Alright.
Hold on. Wait. Who said something about some tattoos?
That was John.
Huh?
You guys have any Uso tattoos, and would y'all get one?
Oh man, yeah, I plan on getting yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. I want if it was up to me, just because I'm a wrestling fan, I would get portraits. I would get like a portrait. Like literally like of like both of them. Portrait.
That's what I'm talking about, Letitia. No yeet, baby.
Put a portrait.
Yeet, no yeet, yeet.
No yeet.
Take that trash out, fam. Don't forget. Oh, it's gonna go out.
That ain't no Kalisto.
Jay about to zip tie Gunther tomorrow and super kick him till he lose. That's what I said. And we gonna have a super kick party with Jay tomorrow night. Because he gonna zip tie. Well, if he don't get the zip tie, he may get the handcuffs. And handcuff him.
Magenta, that's not Kalisto. That is Ray Phoenix.
Kalisto. That man gone.
Yeah, Adrian, you right about that. Yeah, that's not Kalisto. That's Ray Phoenix, Magenta. Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix is the brother of Penta.
Okay, then. Oh, Lord. They gotta prepare for Nugget.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, in all seriousness, I root for Jay. But how many strong feuds could he really have? I just don't see Yeet Jay having a good run unless he gets money. That's what I'm saying. After what happened to Jimmy last Monday, you know, tomorrow night they got to make Jay look good tomorrow night.
Ain't no party.
There ain't no party tomorrow. They got to let him look as serious as he can.
Marche said whoever made the comment that says whoever can do 20 push-ups in an hour got old bones for real.
Oh wow.
Seeing Ray Russell in his debut match, from the looks of it, he got his brother Penta beat as far as talent goes. He better take an Uber. It was a joke, damn. You think that most casual fans just think Ray Phoenix is just a
repackaged Kalisto since their masks look kind of dissimilar.
No, they don't.
Jay gotta say chill with the yeet for now to the fans. Hell, he ain't gonna say yeet, cause I think he gonna start sneak attacking.
Rikishi said if what happened to Jimmy doesn't light a fire under his ass, he doesn't know what will.
That's what I'm saying. But look, Sky Rikishi also said Jay can handle his own. He didn't have to get Jimmy. he said he could have handled his own. He didn't know why he needed Jimmy.
Literally didn't understand why you needed Jimmy. But you got Jimmy.
Hell, he got Jimmy. It's a good thing. I'm glad he got Jimmy.
Hell, they daddy felt like that. Oh, Jay, you can do this by yourself. You don't need no help.
Hell, the way that shit was rolling, needed some type of help coming in.
You know, the help you can get.
Hell, the way that storyline started off. Shit.
I'm gonna beat you at the main event at WrestleMania.
And it's like, all right then. So we getting okay again.
Nah, I think tomorrow Jay gonna be chair season with Jay. Jay gonna bring them chairs.
After Heyman and Punk are accomplishing their goal by main event Mania, it would be a nice sight if they broke character to embrace the ring to end the show.
That's some CM Punk wins.
Gunther doing that to Jay was like shades of when Randy had Triple H.
That was Jimmy.
That was Jimmy, not Jay.
Rikishi also said he wanted to slap Jimmy with a crawfish for getting involved. That made me laugh. Man, look, Rikishi wasn't holding back in that podcast. Look, he was saying how he felt.
It's personal now. Already chopped some of the mesquite for the barbecue. Ain't doing charcoal that day. Okay, that was up. I'm not saying Phoenix and Kalisto look alike, but if you squint enough, their masks like kind of similar. Like Phoenix is clearly thinner than Kalisto. I don't really see it, Magenta. I mean Jay in the sense that Jay was trapped. Okay.
Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess you do kind of got something there. I mean,
now we all know Rikishi gonna be mad when he bring out about Friday with Roman and Paul, and now we know he gonna be mad.
Sin Cara had aura back then. That was the real Sin Cara at first, but then the real Sin Cara went back to Mexico after that.
No, Jeff is not on dope. Yep.
Had everybody fooled thinking that man was jumping in the ring literally all by himself. It was a whole trampoline right there.
Yep.
Gunther may be bigger than Jay, but Jay has more heart. Yeet.
Yep. Something that Gunther don't have. Hell, just like last Monday, man, he really thought he was gonna have an easy one with Jimmy. Look how he found out.
And Jimmy slapped the taste that they do.
Then he tried to slap Jimmy. Man, he tried to slap Jimmy. Jimmy said,
No.
Then he gave Gunther a whole combo, like a combo of super kicks, like boom, boom. I'm like, God, dog.
Now that German suplex kind of will put the icing on the cake.
Oh, that was an instinct right there.
Man, hell, Gunther was holding the back of that damn head.
Imagine if CM Punk wins, and after him and Heyman embrace, he low blows Punk only to bring out Braun Breaker as his newest client.
I don't see it because they already working together.
They already kind of working together, and that's too soon for Braun Breaker.
Yeah, he still has the title too, so nah.
I think, but like I said, I think Braun is going to drop the title at WrestleMania. They probably gonna end up giving it to Dom, Penta, or probably Finn. Probably gonna end up giving it to probably Dom.
Man, you guys see Jacob telling Jay if anybody brings the title to the family, it wouldn't be Jay. And you see that segment. Just saw the clip on it. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he said that.
Also, what are Owen Hart's best AEW man? Why did they name the turn? Because the
half of the Hart family did not want to work with WWE no more and working in towards their favor. So Tony Khan and Owen Hart's wife end up working a deal and decide to do it that way.
Jacob, oh yeah, he happy. Man, he was right there to congratulate him right after Jimmy did.
Another reason why I think Seth and Heyman is because Roman and Punk could both lose and be
okay. Seth kind of need this win, story-wise.
Roman need this win, story-wise. Seth had his moment last year. Well, he lost in 2 nights.
2 nights back to back.
And then on the second night in the main event, he got hit with a chair and went rolling.
So why his team changed in the ring?
He's talking about.
Probably Seth.
Shit.
Probably talking about Seth.
Well, I'm finna go do this, take these clothes out and stuff. What I'm finna say? We probably end this at 12:05, so you can finish it up, cause I gotta get the rest of this stuff out.
Okay.
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna let Willie finish up the live here because I got things to do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Alright, let's get this thing going. Seth WrestleMania win-loss isn't the greatest.
No, it's not, John. It is not the greatest at all. Magenta said, we need Carlito, Andrade, Dirty Dom, Lucha Bros to form their own Hispanic heel, kinda evil LWI. I don't think they ever gonna do that. All right, y'all, I'm going to call it a night. All right, Faison, you have a good night, bro.
You be safe. Jacob not believing Jay can win.
Jacob, behind the scenes, Jacob know Jay can do it. It's just on TV.
Fine. I'll join the Andre Battle Memorial and take the trophy.
Adrian, you crazy, man.
But that'd be good, too. That'd be good. You won't let me stop. Yeah. Yeet. Mama gotta go. That yeet on the dry. He won't be stopped. He won't let Roman accept.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you kind of look at, you kind of got to look at who really needs this win the most. Seth lost
Back-to-back 2 nights last year at WrestleMania. Roman only lost
1 night. So when you look at it, it's so much to kind of break it down. Imagine if Dom wins the IC title at Mania and Liv eventually defeats Lyra for the women's IC title and they become a dual IC champion. Me and Shan, we both wanted that for Jimmy and Naomi. We wanted Naomi to win the women's United States Championship. We wanted Jimmy to win the United States Championship in the men's.
But I do believe that WWE might end up
letting Dominic win the IC title at WrestleMania, either between Dominic or probably Penta. I really don't know right now at the moment, but I think it could be Dom. I think Liv and Raquel gonna keep them tags for a hot minute. Yeah, they are. They're gonna keep those tag team titles for a while. But my thing is, did anybody also see for next Friday night they have Lyra Valkyria competing in a whole tag team gauntlet, and she's already champion? You know how weird that is? Bro, we just need the Hispanic wrestlers to do something. I guarantee if we boost Charlotte to the point she leaves the company, Andrade is going to get a mega push, as Triple H clearly loved him like a son. Yeah, he did. And the crazy part about it is Charlotte is just queen of that for real. I'm going to be honest with you. There's no way in hell you actually going to let Charlotte leave at all. Do you see Liv turning on Dom? I do see Liv Morgan turning on Dominic. I do. A lot of people have asked me that, do we see Liv turning on Dominic? We do. Raquel's from my hometown. I'm going to always root for her. She had a nice little interview with... Yeah, I saw her with Chris Van Lett. She had a really good interview. I saw that. She really did. She had a really good interview. But I think Dominic's going to win at WrestleMania. He's going to become the new IC champion at WrestleMania. I do believe that. I've been said Raquel got what it takes to be dominant like heel Roman. My thing is they just have to push Raquel a little bit more too as well. I mean, she's in the tag team division, but it's just, you know, they tried to step out of that comfort zone before she did that. She was in Money in the Bank and she just kind of got destroyed. I'm pretty convinced that the reason Andrade isn't doing anything is because of Charlotte. I really don't want to say that because Andrade probably is doing something on Wednesday, probably with Speed. But I do actually kind of wish they would do more with Andrade right now at the moment. Do not waste Andrade's time. Let's see here. They had Bayley versus Lyra right there for Mania, and then they wasted the match on Raw only to put them as a team together in a good. That's what I'm saying. You know how Dayton, you know how stupid that is? Lyra Valkyria and Bayley is scheduled for tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, and you have them compete in a whole tag team gauntlet when Lyra Valkyria is already the IC champion? What is that? Literally. Hell yeah, D-Money. She do almost like China, like the vibe, and just wreck everyone. Just wreck everyone. Once she gets a hold of that mean streak, she couldn't dominate. She could dominate. Yes, she can. She can dominate for real. Roman Reigns is definitely about to change his character. You never know. Roman, like I said, it's not gonna be no jokes tomorrow night. And Raquel and Triple H stuff. Oh yeah. Rusev is coming back at some point, I heard. Rusev just signed back with WWE last Thursday, last Friday. So Rusev is back with the company. Yep, she's a Triple H kid, like how they had Dusty's kids. Yeah. Roman Reigns, he could go back to being a full-time here. Full-time Roman would be even more dangerous. I'm going to be honest with you. If this is full-time Roman, everybody's on that list. Andrade was wasted in AEW. He had that dope look similar to Batman villain Black Mask. Like, why can't he bring that back? He did. He actually has that back. He wears it when he comes out and makes an entrance. So he still has it. But you just don't see him on TV like that. Caitlin said, I do not care about Raquel. Wow, that's rough. Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. They gotta start them slow, D-Money. Tag title, then maybe US or IC Women's Championship to eventually champ. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta start them off slow. But the thing is with Lyra Valkyria, I would love to see Lyra Valkyria face more people. Not the same people, but just more different people. If Roman went back to full-time, that would shock me. I'm not gonna lie, it would shock everybody if Roman went back full-time. Raquel's supposed to be on Bianca and Rhea level by now. She then kind of went down. She is still on that level, but Raquel is still on that level. She has never went away. But the untouchable level that Rhea and Bianca is on is way too much. I am leaving. Okay, hey, you have a good night. Well, she was out for a bit and slowed it down. That's what I'm saying. She was out with that mast cell disease that she was with. She was out for a while. So, you know, that really slowed her down. They added more belts to the women's division, but there's just not much competition. You're right. That's what I'm saying. If you guys want to really open that door, have some of these women from TNA or from NXT. Bring them up for one night. Give them a shot. Give them something. Because if you don't, you're going to kind of waste this for real. My thing is, I would love to see Zelina Vega. I would love to see Zelina Vega basically win and beat Chelsea Green at WrestleMania. I'm not going to lie. I would love to see Zelina Vega beat her. I love Stephanie Vaquera, bro. Oh, yeah, Stephanie Vaquera is basically one of my favorites. I've been watching her for a while. I'm so happy that she's here in WWE. Cross-promoting is cool, too. That's what I'm saying. So when you look at it, there's so much cross-promotion going on. Add more to the competition. You got the titles, just add more. The women's belt should have had an open challenge that includes TNA Red. That's what I'm saying. Chelsea Green should have had an open challenge. Laura Valkyria should have had an open challenge or something. Because if you keep having them facing the same women back and forth, it's going to get bored. So you have to do something with that. Dolph nickname it probably was like, damn, I just left this place. When they did. That's what I'm saying. Dolph left WWE right after that. As soon as WWE and TNA decided to start their whole partnership just like that, now you kind of look at it. Dolph Ziggler can kind of appear anytime on WWE if he wanted. But not right now. The time is not right now at the moment. Him and his brother Ryan probably will show up too as well. But they in a feud right now with the Hardy Boys. They have potential challengers for Lyra, but Creative isn't letting her face any of them on PLEs and not even on Mania, which defeats the purpose of creating it. That's what I'm saying. Why would you let Lyra Valkyria defend the title on the show and not at the major PLE? That is a major PLE match. You want something, put it on a major PLE match. They got to build a legacy with those titles, so they mean something. That's what I'm saying. You creating these titles, this women US title, this women IC title, you got to make it actually have a legacy behind it, because it's not opening any doors. Opens up some wild matches of Cardona, TNA stuff, kinda, and could do TNA. That's what I'm saying. Matt Cardona basically, you got to think, Matt Cardona is literally probably the highest paid indie wrestler right now. You can have a United States women's belt, but if you don't build it, it's useless. That's what I'm saying. And you do not want to go that route. Build the women's division up in the US and IC division all the way. Because if you build it up to the point if it becomes trash, you basically have the 24/7 title for real. The 24/7 title is just basically going to be a huge waste just like that. But you have to do something with these women. You do. All right, guys, we got 2 more minutes left. We're going to end this at 12:05, so we got 2 more minutes left. Let's see here. Pretty sure they invented that, especially for Truth. LOL. Gotta love Truth. Gotta love R-Truth. I do. But I want R-Truth to go back to his old ways when he actually was an actual wrestler and not a comedian wrestler. Remember when most women wrestlers were just failed models? So much shit has changed. That's what I'm saying. WWE has changed. It went from basically bra and panties, mud wrestling and everything, to women showing off the goods to actually wrestling now. And we get the wrestling, and hell, it's kind of boring right now. R-Truth was a pretty good wrestler, to be honest. Yes, he was. He was the first ever NWA, first African American NWA, NWA World Heavyweight Champion in TNA a long time ago, back in like 2001, 2002, around that time. So that dude, I'm telling you, R-Truth could wrestle. They just used him as a comedy prop for real. But I mean, it's all good. That spinning elbow, it's fire. Oh yeah, that spinning elbow is fire all the way. We need cigarette smoking, mean mugging R-Truth back. Oh, you talking about Lil Jimmy? That's Lil Jimmy. That's R-Truth into that crazy heel gimmick. Not really giving a fuck, R-Truth for real. Well, which he still don't really give a fuck to this day. Lil Jimmy and Big Jim. No, it can only. It's Big Jim. There's no Lil Jimmy in this case. But he used to crack me up, man. I'm not gonna lie. They should show Roman chasing Paul with his car. That would be funny as hell. Could you? I could just imagine that. Literally. Roman chasing Paul. That'd just be funny as hell. Should have put R-Truth in a heel New Day stable. Something like that. Well, y'all, we have reached that time limit. It is 12:05. Man, y'all rock. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night, too, as well. After Monday Night Raw, we will be going live. So, like I said, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night, too, as well, because there is so much you got to watch, especially with Paul, CM Punk, Roman, and Seth. So, it's going to be good, y'all. It really is. All right, John, you have a good night. Magenta, you have a good night. Everybody, have a good night. Be safe. Stay warm. If you're in the area with storms right now at the moment, please be careful because we do have bad weather around in the South and in the Midwest. So if you're in the South and the Midwest area, please be safe. We love you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oh, by the way, and no yeet, too, as well. Until we yeet again, John Denmark. Until we yeet again. And no yeet again. All right, guys. Love you. Y'all have a good night.